Hi, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Anime Lounge Short Flights. Today, I'm going to be covering episode MF Ghost. All in all, really good episode. I really enjoyed it. Just gonna kind of get right into it. So it starts off with them really just kind of explaining Takahashi, who he was, kind of what happened to him, and stuff like that, where he got his name, and basically just kind of explaining who Takana's teacher slash instructor, mentor, whatever you want to call him, who he is, why he's so important, why he's so famous, stuff like that. Come to find out that, he won the Rallycross event, the WRC in England. Super huge, really hard to win. If you win it, it's a really big deal. So his mentor won that in his third year. Really impressive. And just kind of shows the learning slash skill that Takana got and to continue, really impressive, super cool. I really enjoyed seeing that and learning who Takahashi was in that manner, and then just the episode was really good. Again, more swapping back and forth, but mostly sticking to the Takana and then the Lotus and the Alfa Romero. So those three cars, mainly those three. You did get to see the Carrera overtaking the GT3, super big deal. And basically, the driver of the Carrera was like, "This isn't on you, sorry car. It's 100% your driver. He's basically an old has-been, and he's just not good anymore." I liked the commentary that was going on, the announcers that were talking, and basically calling, I'm drawing a blank on his name, but the Carrera driver, now who is in first, a simulator racer, and that's kind of a name for a newer school thing because they basically race all sims, so you'll see them kind of use their cars and like kind of bump off of other cars to get ahead or do other things to help them as the drivers. Interesting concept. Makes sense, when you're playing a video game, you don't care about damage, not at all. But damage does play a huge part in real racing, so I'm curious if that's going to bite him in the end. I guess we'll see. Then you see some more of the other racing going on. Nothing big. You got to see them all go through the straight, which is where the 86 basically lost last time, but due to a disqualification is how he got in to this race of 15. But the other big important part was that Takana was essentially, he was able to get a feel of the Lotus and the the Alfa Romero, know how powerful they are. And he was kind of fluttering, staying just far ahead enough to keep them keep them close enough that he could almost manipulate them into attempting to pass him so that he could use them and their slipstream to be able to push him further, make him be faster, because if he were to have tried, he probably still would have gotten passed up, but it would have been much later and it wouldn't have been as effective. But now he can use the slipstream, essentially that little bit of a loss that he got, he can use that to his advantage and be faster in the long run on the lap, because this is a circuit race. There's going to be more than one lap. So it's all coming into strategy. And for Takana to be able to use that mid-race and pay attention to everything else that's going on says everything you need to know about him and how good of a driver he is, because that's insane. It's super cool to see. And he's a kind of a one-off. He's not a machine. He's still got some, as they said, some rough edges, but all that really means is he's got room for growth. And I can't wait for the next episode, because this has been a fantastic series so far, and I'm so glad I started watching this. But that's all I got for this episode. Please make sure to check out the Anime Show on Facebook and Instagram. Also, drop a like, Leave a comment. Let me know what you think of MF Ghost. And have a good one, everyone.